Okay, so part of my issue today is the fact that we have a ton of wasps. We already had like a 100-pound beehive that we had to deal with a few weeks ago, but now we have wasps that are just hanging all over the pool and just creating a mess. We can't even go out there and enjoy ourselves because, of course, we get stung, and I got stung already, and it's not cute. Anyway, I'm using my idea with some kind of plate to. Well, let me kind of start over. Yeah, we've tried everything. We put the bags down to try to, up on the fence and stuff with the attractant in it to try to get them to go there and go drown in them, but they don't go to the bags at all. They do not go to the bag. So we don't have any bugs in the bags. The water has evaporated out of the bags. But anyway, this is what it looks like. Our pool is covered in wasps. They just like hanging out everywhere. They're just chilling, sunbathing, all up in the pool, and we cannot even get in the pool ourselves. Matter of fact, right now it looks a little less populated than it did about 20 minutes ago. And let me tell you why. It's pretty bad still. I even went out and bought uh, uh, lemongrass and peppermint and basil and all kinds of stuff that my research told me to go and get. But I found out that those things work when you're in closed environments. They don't work outdoors as well as they could, even though wasps hate minty pepperminty stuff. But in order for them to have the full blast of the peppermint and the basil smells, this would have to probably be in the house. This kind of stuff would probably have to be in the house. But anyway, I put it down there anyway. I was just kind of hoping that maybe it would work. So in the interim, I'm still doing my research to try to figure out how to eradicate these wasps. I called the city. I asked the city of Perris to come with vector control to try to help us get rid of whatever might be going on up on that hill. It's a big hill right behind our property on this side. All of this property over here is ours. And we do not have a wasp hive on this part of the property all the way up to the fence line. There's no wasp up there, okay? There's no nest up there, I should say. So we extend all the way from over there, all the way across to over here on this side. So that's not us. What I think that is these wasps are coming in from the other side of this gate right here. I'm sorry about the sun. It's coming, and see where those bags are hanging on the gate? Well, it's coming from that side of the gate, which is somebody else's property. City of Perris said, County of Riverside Vector Control said they can't come in this area and treat any vector control situations because we are not a part of the county. And it's like, really? But they go to Canyon Lake, which is on the other side of Perris, and then they go to Riverside, which is on the opposite side of Perris. And it's really unfair. It really makes no sense, and it's really stupid that they can't come out here and help us with these creepy, biting, horrible, sunbathing wasps that are sitting around in our pool and we can't even enjoy it. It infuriates me, and I really wish there was a way. I need to join some of the chamber meetings or whatever and complain about that whole thing because that's ridiculous. Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm trying to get to my next solution. Since vector control can't come out here and spray, or they have to wait for the owner. They have to cite the owner. I mean, the city of Perris would have to cite the owner, come out here and give them a fix it or ticket thing or whatever. So the city of Perris would have to come to the owner's house, which is over there about a mile. He owns all this property back here, and give him a ticket. It's the ordinance, the Perris Ordinance. They'll come and give him a ticket to fix it. Now, what he would have to do is hire a vector control service to come out here, and he'd have to pay them, which, okay, whatever. It's on your property. You bought all those 8 acres out there, and yeah, you might need to understand that when you have property, you have to take care of it, because this kind of stuff happens to people that had nothing to do with the fact that you have a bunch of vacant property on the other side of this gate, eight acres of it on the other side of that gate, and it is causing us some problems for whatever is growing up there and living up there is coming down here, and that's kind of jacked. Anyway, I did some more research. I couldn't even sleep last night because I was thinking we got to get rid of these things because I want to come outside and I want to use my pool in the summer. Can't do it. I've already been bitten once and it hurts. Hurts. Oh, look at this. I even bought decoy hives. They don't even work. The wasps look at those things and laugh. They look and laugh. I have one over there. I have them over there hanging up through the tree over there. I got one hanging up on the tree over here. I got one hanging up over there, and then one over here. The wasps are like, whatever. We have bags hanging up everywhere. Nothing is working. So like I said, this last night I was like, I can't sleep. I got to deal. I got to figure this out. There's got to be something that consumers or homeowners could purchase to help with this kind of thing. I know you can buy a can of wasp and hornet spray, but you know, you just spraying a wasp and that's it. Just one, you know, it just doesn't work. I already tried that. I already tried it, and it's just not enough. So what I did is I got online to dig deeper to find out what big businesses would use, like the exterminator services that would come out if we were part of Riverside County's region, which we are not, and that's kind of jacked. So anyway, I found out that there's some stuff called onslaught chemical. So I read a whole bunch of documentation on that stuff, and what it does is when you set up your bait traps, you put this onslaught stuff in there. The pests, the vectors will go in there and eat whatever attractant you put in there. They'll go in there and eat the attractant, but they'll get this poison on them or ingest this poison, and then they'll take the poison back to their hive and kill everybody in the hive. It starts to kill everybody in the hive. So then your population starts to decrease. So that's my goal. That's my goal. But the problem is yellow jackets, which is what we have. Got yellow jackets all over the place. Yellow jackets, there's lots of different species of them, and they eat different things. Some eat sweet stuff, some eat meaty stuff. Some are carnivorous and some are vegetarians. And I don't know which one we have, but the documentation told me to test it to figure out what kind of yellow jackets we have, which meant I needed to figure out how I can put some raw meat, chicken, or a can of cat food or a can of tuna fish out here so that the vectors would munch on it. Then I would know which one of the attractants to put in with the onslaught trap, the onslaught liquid and stuff. So when I figure out which one of these treats that they like, either meaty or fruity, then I can build my trap with the onslaught poison and the attractant that they like. Okay, problem. I can't just put a bowl of meat out here or a bowl of fruit out here because we live in an area where we have all kinds of rodents. We have skunks and squirrels and all kinds of stuff, ground dwellers, and they can climb trees. We have those kinds of things out here. So I cannot put meat or fruit on the ground, right? Can't do it. Can't put meat or fruit on the ground. Or my dogs would end up eating the stuff off the plates. So I had to figure out some kind of way to be able to manage. I'm sweating. It's hot out here. It's like 100 degrees. That's why I want to get in this water and I can't. Anyway, I had an apple and I had a can of tuna fish. Those are two of the things that they like: chicken, tuna fish, raw chicken, tuna fish, or a can of cat food. And then I had an apple in the refrigerator. So that's what I did. So I said, okay, I'm going to put that out there, but I can't put it on the ground. So what I did was I got into my pile of wood junk and I figured out how to create some kind of plate to hang on my gate, which this is it. This is the plate right here. And there's the fruit on top. Get off me. Get off. Ooh, Lord, they on me. And so I put these two little brackets on the bottom of it so that I can hang it on the gate and the food will stay right there on the top. Okay, so this is the apple tray. See, look at this thing. It's empty. It ain't nothing but a little bit of water in there and no bugs. Go figure. $4 for this thing. It's a waste. Yellow jackets. We got yellow jackets. The yellow jackets were not attracted to this mess, and we wasted our money. We bought 5 of them things at $4 a pop. Anyway, I'm hoping that this stuff called Onslaught is the key to the problem. There's another one called Fecalon or something like that, but that deals with bees too, and I don't really want to do no more bee extermination. Bees are important. These wasps are more aggressive than the bees, and they hurt more, and they are hanging out in our water where the bees didn't even do that. They were just hanging out on the plants and stuff and creating their own little hives and honey hives and whatnot. But anyway, I'm walking over here in this area so I can show you the meat plate. Here's the meat plate. So literally, when I put these 2 plates out here about 20 minutes ago, the wasps got confused. I noticed that they were leaving the water and they were hovering all over the water, flying around, going crazy, not knowing which way to go, because on one side we have sweet, on the other side we have meat. So they were tripping and trying to figure out, okay, where am I supposed to go? Because I smell meat over here and I smell chicken over here and I want some. So I have to stand back. I just went out there so I can give you guys a little documentary and a little update on what's going on. Can you see the wasps? Look at them. They're just kind of, I know y'all can't hardly see it. They're just like flying all over the place. Just a lot of movement. They've lifted up off the water and they are like haphazardly going all over the place when they weren't doing that before I put the meat and the sweet out. So I think that I saw more of those wasps going in that direction where the meat is on the gate instead of going over there where the sweet is. I'm hoping that I don't care which one they like. I just want to know which one they like. And the documentation says that check to see in a day or so which one of the plates is empty, which one of the plate had more activity on it. Then you're going to know which one is the attractant to go in with the poison. So I'll be back in a few days and I'm going to take pictures of my plates out there with the meat and the sweet to see which one of those have been accessed by those vector critters. Okay, so I'm burning up hot out here. It's about 100 degrees. I'm going inside where the air conditioner is, and I will check back in with you guys in a couple of days to let you know. Ooh, it's a bird over by my sweet plate. Don't eat my sweets over there. You know birds like fruit. I mean, they like insects too, but anyway. So I'll check back in and let you guys know what the update is in a couple of days. We got to get these things out of here. This is no fun having a pool that you can't even use. And we have to pay to keep it clean every week, and we still can't use it. The wasps are enjoying all of that. Oh, and that one right there, Rudy. She loves the pool. Hey, Rubo. Rudy Booty. That's my girl right there. So the dog and the wasp are using the pool, and the humans cannot because the wasps are trying to eat us. Anyway, I will check back in a couple days to let you know what the update is on the meat tray and the sweet tray. Holla.